Welcome back to the channel, Manny Be Investing. And in a Paribus video, someone that follows me, someone I know, they're from my hometown. Bro, how you feel about ADACash? I feel like I should take a look at this and then do a video on it. And I said that I would do that in the comments. So again, thank you, my friend, for being a follower, one of my original followers, believing in the channel, even when I didn't, and continuing to check me out and actually comment on the videos, man. That means a lot to me, not only to you, but anybody else that's doing it as well. I see you guys. I see the same usernames that I interact with that are always loyal and jumping on my videos and checking them out. Thank you guys so much. As we grow, I'm definitely going to take care of y'all. But ADACash, what in the world is ADACash? ADACash.io. Interesting. ADACash, earn passive income. That is like the biggest buzzword going on right now, especially with DeFi really building fast on Cardano. A revolutionary new token that earns you ADA reflections just for holding. On each transaction, 10% is distributed between all holders as Cardano every 60 minutes dependent on volume. And then they have here the only real contract address is this guy right here. So they have their contract address and they have a button to buy. And then they have like charts. They have their chart on PooCoin. Interesting. But let's take a look at the website. I mean, it looks interesting. I don't like the fact that they're using Cardano's name and ADA to market a coin that's not even a Cardano token. It's a clearly, I don't even have to look very far to tell that this is going to be a Binance, a BEP20 token, because that's how it always is, right? So Pancake Swap, boom, there you go. Click here to get redirected to the Pancake Swap, because that's where you want to do business on Pancake Swap, right? Because there's so many great assets on there. Buy. Now it's up to you. Decide how much ADACash you want to buy and enter the desired amount into the text field. So they're just teaching you how to use Pancake Swap, and then add your tokens. Add ADACash to your wallet. Also add ADA BEP20. So this right here. Also add the ADA BEP20 contract. This right here is what I have a huge problem with. And this is probably setting them up for a legal issue as well. This is not ADA. There's no Binance version of ADA that you're going to be able to really utilize. So what they want you to do is they want you to get this BEP20 contract for ADA, which they're going to give you. And then I guess maybe you can convert it. You might be able to convert it to something else. So cross-chain, supply, address, holders. Here's the contract. Here's the ADA contract. So that's the ADA on Binance, so BNB's version of ADA. That way you can bridge, do whatever you want to do. So you're going to have to pay fees to do that. So they're going to give you ADA, but in BEP20. And then from there, it's up to you to do whatever you want to do with it, whether it's bridge it or do whatever. It's going to cost you money. So you're going to have to like swap it. It's going to be, I don't even really, I guess I can figure it out, but I have no need or interest to buy ADA on Binance. Doesn't even make any sense. Why would you buy ADA or deal with ADA on Binance if you're like in America or in any place where you can just buy ADA from an exchange that offers it in its native token? You want it on Cardano. You want Cardano ADA. You don't want wrapped ADA. So that's shady right there. So you're already losing money just holding it in Binance. So you in order to use the ADA, you can't do much with it on Binance. You need to bring it to Cardano for it to get its real utility. So all of that just in itself is just like, no, dude, just stop it. So then they've got this design that's kind of looks like ADA, but what is ADACash? ADACash is a Cardano ADA reward token on BSC. This has nothing to do with Cardano. By simply holding, you will earn Cardano, but Cardano is a proof of stake token, and you can earn rewards by just having ADA and staking it in a staking pool. We use a unique reward system. There's nothing unique about reflections. Reflections are pretty common. There's hundreds, maybe even thousands of reflections tokens out there. So from each, it works just like SafeMoon. The more ADACash tokens you hold, the higher your ADA reflections will be. So that's an interesting, remember that. ADACash, the future of reflections tokens and passive income together, we will create the safest place on BSC. Yeah, I'm sure you will. We pay better than a bank. In this current market, and they're using Cardano's icons and stuff again, like they're connected to them. In the current market, there are a lot of scams, rug pulls, and other dishonest coins. So we decided to start our own project. Okay. We use our experience across multiple markets and our knowledge, who's we, and what experience, of various products, and provide the best cryptocurrency research and trading information. What trading information? We have created a safe long-term investment token. Yeah, because you want to stay in a reef-based token or reflection token long-term, not a pump and dump project. We want to create a community and a real utility token for a better future. As some have said, this is the only coin where you embrace the dip for more rewards. ADACash, leading the movement for financial freedom. By taking somebody else's project and piggybacking on it with a reflection token, you are leading the movement for financial freedom. That's weird. So they said 10%. But look, a total of 15% in taxes. Why in the hell would you go from fiat to cryptocurrency to take the bad from fiat into crypto? Why would you want to be taxed for your tokens? And not only that, have the tax incorporated into a smart contract that is built into your token. That makes literally no sense. Every transaction has a 15% tax, which will be divided into the following areas. 10% is going to ADA rewards every 60 minutes. Dividends, so they're using the word dividends. That's interesting. Dividends are distributed every 60 minutes automatically. That's a problem using that word dividends. Depends on trading volume. If volume is low, it can take longer, but you always get your rewards. Oh God, there's no numbers. There's no algorithm. 3% goes to marketing. And by marketing, this means it goes directly to the people that created the coin. Another 3% of the transaction costs are automatically added to the marketing wallet to assure a great marketing for ADACash. Terrible grammar. Crypto marketing is very expensive, and with these fees, we can assure you a real and professional marketing. Who wrote this? 3%, 2% for liquidity. 2% of the transaction costs are automatically added to the liquidity pool to assure fast and secure trading. There is nothing more important than the liquidity. These fees guarantee you a smooth trading experience. So then why is it less than marketing? Why is it less than the rewards? How come liquidity is at the bottom, even though they're saying that it is important for you to do it, you have liquidity for trading experience, but it's the least funded block? That makes sense. Download our white paper. I promise you, I do not care about your white paper. So let's take a look at this bogus roadmap. ADACash's next step to ensure great use cases and profitable dividends. There goes that word dividends again. For passive income, we are always working on new things. October 18, 2021. Launch and marketing. To have a successful start, We are reaching out to the most used platforms on crypto: Telegram, Reddit, TikTok. How are you reaching out? And YouTube marketing. Okay, that's a thing. I'm a YouTuber. What the fuck is YouTube marketing? Listing and marketing. Applying for CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. Coin voting sites, starting banner ads on crypto-related websites, working with influencers for exposure. Why aren't you developing the project? Development and marketing. Development of own swap for ADACash with staking and farming and lottery. Who wrote this? Who proofed it? Focusing on more media articles on big newspapers like what? Yahoo, Bloomberg, Business Insider, and more. Who wrote this? I'm not trying to be the grammar police, but geez Louise. Development and exchanges and marketing. Holy grammar. Applying for exchange listings, that's all one word, Bitmart, and others. So you're talking about the exchanges that you're reaching out to. Interesting. Community will vote on which accepted exchanges we will list. That's not how that works. And grammar. Bigger influencers are partnered to promote us. Which ones? Yeah, interesting. They don't have that information. NFT business. Launch of NFT games with integrated burn and play to earn features. Look like a bunch of buzzwords. Everything to assure a high daily trading volume to give our holders the best rewards possible. I thought they were dividends. Now they're rewards. ADACash team is here for you. Okay. Our diverse team consists of a multitude of strengths that are critical to the success of this project. Zach, or Juiced, the bro, vice president, marketing and manager, or is he the marketing manager? Yeah, okay. Read more about Zach. Name Zach. I am from the United States, and I love crypto, sports cars, bodybuilding, gaming, and anime. Basically, I am a nerd and gamer at heart. So sports cars, bodybuilding makes you a nerd. Okay. Interesting. You probably wouldn't expect that. I did attend college and obtained my bachelor's degree in network security and forensic. I have been invested in crypto for about 6 to 7 years now. He said 8 years on a video that I watched when he was talking to someone. Before Coinbase was launched and you were still able to use Binance here in the States. When I first heard about crypto, I was at work and bored at the time and came across an article talking about Bitcoin and Ripple. I was curious, and as I read more, I started to research on how to invest after seeing that many people were making a lot of money from the recent prices. Since then, I have been through it all, seen it all, with how the markets have their negatives and positives. I am always trying to help out others understand that you can make money in crypto, but also lose it as well. Well, thanks. I believe education and research is key when it comes to developing a better understanding of how crypto works, what it is. What the hell kind of grammar is this? When I first discovered ADACash, I was just an investor who's seen 3 things that really stood out to me. So he came after the project launch. They were the long-term investment opportunity for earning and living off of passive income in ADA. My love for Cardano and belief in its system, what system? And a project that could allow many people the ability to earn money just by holding for a long time, as we live in a tough world where money is very hard to come by. I have helped a few other coins with marketing before, and when I aped into, so you got another guy talking about he's aping into stuff. That's smart. Into ADACash, I knew this was the one to stay in long term. So I offered my hand in helping the project grow, and now I am not only a long-term investor of the project, but also part of the ADACash team as the vice president. That's cool that a guy discovered a project and was just like, yo, this is really cool. I'm going to buy some, and then magically became the vice president of the project. Very inspiring story there. So the other person, who's Daniel Hydra, the chief technology officer, CTO, and CEO, because, a person having two C-suite positions at the same time is never shady, doesn't have a picture. Does he have a fun, crazy story? He's a little over 30 and just under 40. I've already had enough of this. Chris, the chief operating officer, the COO, if you didn't know what that was. Hey, I'm Chris. I'm in my mid-30s and come from England. You joined a week after its inception, so he's the guy that made it? This guy, I took over. Wait, what? I've developed my enthusiasm for cryptocurrency since the launch of Bitcoin. But I've only really got into it for about 5 years as a programmer, of course. I quickly thought to myself that there must be something to be done. So over the years, I made contacts, learned, and finally I found a way to various companies and people to help with development. Wow. It was more of a coincidence that I took over ADACash. So who created ADACash? Media and more, secure, trusted, and limitless. From digital space to real world, we are everywhere. EarnHub. So they got themselves, anybody can get listed on these. That's stupid. Yahoo Finance. Let's take a look at that. So this is AccessWire. ADACash has today announced breaking new milestones in just 14 days of launching. So this is a AccessWire. This is not written by Yahoo Finance. So click on AccessWire, connect your story, communicate your message, collaborate with your team. Connect your stories with your most important stakeholders with AccessWire news distribution. This offers you wide distribution and flat fee pricing so you can reach your audience without reaching into your pockets. If you're looking to submit a press release news, our team can help. So they charge you money to list an article that you yourself wrote. This is not a story. This is not a story picked up by Yahoo Finance. This is AccessWire, where they paid Yahoo through this company to allow them to post this article that they wrote themselves. So that is used to trick people into thinking something is way more legit than it is. MarketWatch, press release. So they paid MarketWatch to list this. This is not an article right here. The MarketWatch news department was not involved in the creation of this content. Boom. They wrote this. They paid to list this on this website. Poo charts, Cardano feed. Same deal. Disclaimer, information or any above comment is from ADACash Company. It does not represent the opinions of this site on whether to buy, sell, or hold any investment. So they didn't pick this story up. They paid them to list the article on their website. And I'm imagining all of the other stuff is the same thing. No one's talking about them. No one cares. This is a Binance token that is a reflection-based token. They have a dashboard. They have all this social media. They have they launched this token, got people to buy it, got enough people to buy enough of it so that they can then take the money and start buying marketing to make it seem like it's bigger than it is. So let's take a look at the Twitter. They got about 6,000 followers. I'm sure they organically achieved that. So everything is marketing. Oh, look, some YouTuber that nobody's ever heard of that's got a weird suit on with a tie that's too short and too fat. Yeah, always be on the lookout for people that wear suits that don't look like they wear suits. So that's another one. Making history. ADACash, first cryptocurrency to sponsor horse racing at some random race course. This is a year partnership. This is not a partnership. You paid them to advertise, so they're advertising for you. It's not a partnership. It's just marketing. ADACash mentioned in article on NASDAQ. Click. Let's take a look. They got mentioned on NASDAQ. All right, where do they get mentioned at? Where do we have to search? Oh, let's see. Here we go. Cardano has recently received the milestone that exceeded 20 million transactions. Cool. Another innovative feature is that the new rewards token on... Wait, what the hell is this? The new rewards token on BSC chain, namely the ADACash, in 2 weeks after its launch, ADACash hit 30 million. This is the same article that they wrote, that they had on the other. Did they make this article? The hell is this? Investor plays. This looks shady, man. I don't know who that is. I'd have to look that up. It's just randomly dropped in. This project has nothing to do with Cardano. Nothing. They're like trying to make it, they're marketing to make it look like they're connected to Cardano, like they have a connection to Charles, and they don't. They don't have a connection to IOG. None whatsoever. So they're just monkeying around with news articles and press releases, but their project isn't a real project. And they've got another one called Soul Cash too, where they're basically just using reflections tokens that they just clone, and then they trick people into buying it. They use that little liquidity to market in hopes that it gets bigger so that they can, again, build liquidity. And then eventually, if it gets big enough, what they're going to do is just run off with all the money. So it's like SafeMoon. It's a scheme like SafeMoon. Let's take a look at what the hell. So, oh my God. Jeez Louise. Let's zoom out. Let's do a year. Oh God. So it pumped, and that's not even a ton really. I mean, I guess it's a lot of money in volume. So they got like 2.3 million in volume, and then just, and then they probably got here and started using the marketing. They probably were using marketing all throughout here, and now it's just tumbling. Your long-term hold just tumbling and vaporizing as you, like, over 500,000 there, and we're at 50,000 there on the way down. There's like no volume anymore. There was more volume when they started than there is right now. So they need volume in order to get the taxes. So what happens is you buy this token, right? Let's say you buy 1 million of them, you know, let's not even do that. Let's say you just buy one. You don't get one. You get a fraction of one. So they take your money. So when you buy the token, they take 15% of the money you use to buy it goes to the people that created the token. And then they, on their website, they say, hey, this is where we put your money. We put 2% in liquidity. We put 3% in marketing. We put 10% of it we buy ADA with. You can't buy ADA with this. You can buy a portion of ADA. So you can buy like a little tiny fraction of ADA. And then what they do is they take it, and then add to MetaMask, copy the link, BSC scan. they take it and they distribute it to the holders. But here's the problem. It's based on percentage, just like in an LP, in a liquidity pool. The person that has the most coins or tokens gets the majority of the reward. So look at this. They would get 6%, 6.7%. That's the biggest wallet. And I guarantee you this wallet is connected to the people that are in charge of the project. I bet a majority of these wallets belong to the people connected to this project. Like there's probably very few people that have, like, let's go last. Like down here, these are probably normal people wallets down here. These unfortunate fools have purchased hundreds of dollars of this token. I say when you start getting into the thousands, like see, like this dude has an exact amount here. Like that's weird. That's real weird to have exact amounts. Just so that right there is another. That's a weird one. That tells me, look, that tells me these are probably the same people that own these wallets. And if you looked at the dates, they probably purchased their tokens at the same time. If you can get that information, you can probably look at it, but I'm not even going to go that deep. When you start seeing stuff like that, it makes me go, huh, like this. They went up 1 cent. It's real weird. Real weird. Look how many holders they have. This isn't even a real project. I'm telling you, they took the money and split it up all over these wallets to make it look like they have a bunch of holders. But they look at a real project like Paribus that has real liquidity, has a real market. Like look, the fully diluted market cap 11 million. Like Paribus is at like 35 million, and we have like less than 1,500 addresses because it's a real project and real people are buying it. This is bogus. This is a scam. I mean, I'm not going to say it's a scam because a scam is something that you can prove is a legit scam. They're stealing money from somebody. This isn't a scam. It is an elaborate smokescreen to divert money from people that are not experienced enough to understand what's happening to them. This is a joke. If you want ADA, buy ADA. If you took $10 and you bought ADACash and you took $10 and you bought ADA, you are going to make out way more by just spending the $10 on ADA. Because one, you're actually going to get ADA. If you buy ADACash, you're going to get a worthless BEP20 token that every 60 minutes or so, they're going to give you a fraction of ADA, supposedly. And it's going to be in Binance. It's going to be the BEP20 version of ADA, which you then will have to convert and bridge to Cardano. And you'll have to pay fees to do that. It's not worth it. It's a setup. Don't do it. Don't buy ADACash. Don't buy ADA Soul Cash. Don't buy any of this crap. Look at the people that they have representing and marketing this project.
Put $1,000 in and then hope to become a millionaire and sell. Like, now this is even based on the tokenomics. This is a long term.
Of course, it's a long term. It's long term hold. It's always long term. 1, 5, 1. You got 3. Got 6. So it's even down further than when he did the video. So you're just bleeding.
You don't just get in
money.
And get out. You know, you got to be over at least 30% in order to be profitable off of something like ADACash. And what I mean by that, you know, the 15% tax. So you have to be above that 15.
So there you go. Why would you do this? Why would you buy something where it has to pump 15% for you to make money? Because they taxed you 15%. They take 15% from you for just buying it. What the hell kind of investment is that? It's
15% or that 30% area, because you know there's a 15% buy tax, 15% sell tax. So even to make
so it's in and out. So you need 30. So when you buy it, they take 15. When you sell it, they take 15. They get you. They're literally getting you coming and going.
1% off of ADACash, you gotta make 31% gains. And that's why this is a long-term project. You don't
Why
just
would
get
you
in
buy
and get
this?
out. You get in, you get all your rewards, you get these rewards every single day, and you just don't get out. You just let these rewards.
No. Why? This is financial advice. I don't care how many times at the beginning of the video they say, NFA, this is not financial advice. This is literally financial advice, and it is bad financial advice. He's telling you, hey, because they steal 15% from you when you buy it, and they steal 15% from you when you sell it, you have to make sure that it goes up 31% before you can sell it to break even.
Stack up, and they keep coming to you. You know, it's like a retirement thing.
No, it's not. How is it a retirement thing if you're only buying 10% is going into ADA, is going to Cardano? You're not getting that amount. That goes to all of the wallet holders. That's what people don't get. You're being taxed 30%. And you're only getting a fraction of ADA as a reward. You're not getting like, people are like, okay, so 10% goes to ADA. So if I buy it, I get 10% in ADA rewards. And if I sell it, I get 10% in ADA rewards. So one transaction equals 20% ADA rewards. Wrong. That 20% goes to the entire coin holder wallet. Like, so everybody that holds ADACash, everybody gets that. So that 10%, so say you spent $5, 10% of that $5 is going to purchase Cardano. And if you know anything about Cardano, know how much it costs, you're not going to get a lot of Cardano for 10% of $5. You're not. You're going to get like a fraction of Cardano. And that Cardano doesn't go to you. It goes to the project. It goes to everybody, and it's split up. So you're splitting 1/10 of an ADA with 16,000 wallets. So you should already be saying, oh, that doesn't make any sense, because it doesn't make any sense. Why would you buy ADACash instead of just buying ADA? You get rewards in ADA when you stake it, 5%. You don't have to pay to buy ADA. You don't need a 30% gain to break even. Could you imagine if you went into ADA and said, I have a 30% negative threshold? You would be one of the greatest holders on the planet. If you were to buy ADA, $5 worth of ADA, and you said to yourself, I'm not selling it until it's negative 30%. That's my stop loss. That would sound insane, right? You would never do anything like that. So then why the hell would you buy ADACash or any reflection token for that matter? They literally make the developers rich and take your money.
But before that, look at this. Down 9.4% in the last 24 hours, down 13% in the last 7 days, 44% in the last 14 days.
Yeah, you're getting wrecked.
23% in the last 30 days. If this does not scream buying opportunity, then I don't know
what
does. If this does not scream the biggest discount that you could get right now.
Oh, okay. So that was December 7th. What is today? December 19th. Let's take a look at the freaking price today. What a discount. What a discount. Where are we at now? 14.40. Last 30 days. Volume dropping, price dropping. And don't say, oh, well, it pumped 741%. You would never have the opportunity to buy it at that point. You never had the opportunity to buy it at that point. The people that got this gain are like 4 people, literally, out of the 16,000 wallets that they claim to have, which I'm telling you, you can just look at BSC scan and you can see the shadiness for the amounts and the price spent. They're like evenly broken up. So that tells me one person is breaking up big wallets into smaller wallets, and it's probably a person that's on this project.
Then I don't know what does, because This is definitely a very good buying opportunity.
No, it's
Right
not.
now,
And we
ADACash is
proved
still
that
at
it
the beginning
wasn't.
stages of everything. As you can see over here, we only have about $15 million in market cap. So there's still a lot of room for upside potential with ADACash. It's not just going to stop here. We're going to see lots of good stuff going on for
No, you're
ADACash.
not.
So yeah, we're doing fairly good here with the price. As you can see, the liquidity at $822,000. We have $15 million market.
So your market cap is 15 million, but your liquidity is less than $1 million. So children, what does that mean? So if 25% of the people holding this token, which I promise you is not a very high number because these people are just splitting up their tokens across a bunch of different wallets to make it look like a bunch of people are holding it when they're not. What happens when people go, oh no, let me sell my ADACash? You're not going to be able to. This liquidity is going to dry up extremely fast. Once the liquidity dries up, then there's no way to sell the coin. There's no money to back the trades. So I promise you, they have an algorithm probably set up, or they have a monitor set up on this amount right here. That is the money. That's what they want. This means nothing. This means nothing. All of this stuff means nothing. That is the prize. That's the money. That's the real money. They are going to drain. This is what happens with a lot of these rug pull projects. They monitor that liquidity. They get the fools to buy it. So you got all these holders and this big market cap, but that's all of the liquid cash that's available is less than $1 million. And that is too much damn money. That is a lot of BS going into this. A lot of people being fooled into stuff like this. I'm telling you, that is gonna go to zero super fast, and they're gonna vanish. They've already vanished. There's only one guy that you even have a face on. It's the marketing vice president guy that likes to bodybuild and play games and is a nerd. He's the only guy that's available to be seen. So sad.
15 million, $86,000 in 24-hour trading value. And as you can see, the difference between the market cap and the 24-hour trading volume, that's because not a lot of people are selling out of ADACash. Like, people are just buying
because they don't want to lose.
So we're getting the reflections,
30%.
we're getting the rewards of all those people who are buying into ADACash, because not many people are selling out. So yes, we are still getting rewards for people selling out, but most of that 24-hour volume is coming from people buying into ADACash. Anyone who wants to sell out is, they're just not making an educated decision. Maybe they have like a bunch of bills to pay.
So what he just said there again, which is financial advice, and he's saying if anybody is selling it, then they're not smart. And if they are selling it, it's because they need money for bills. Everybody's buying, even though you see a bunch of people selling it. Weird.
So, that's definitely an educated decision if they gotta pay their bills and they just want to go ahead and sell. But yeah, you see mostly buy transactions coming in for ADACash. There's a little bit of selling coming here and there.
Yeah, there was
mainly buying. Like,
it was just a sell order, and it said like 100 and something million. And these are all small. These are small amounts.
That is a bigger sell right there, 1.5K, 2.6K, but it's mainly buying that's coming in for ADACash. So we're gonna be going over a lot more than just charts here. We got a lot of marketing stuff to talk about here with ADACash. I just wanted to show you that
is 100%
compared to like a lot of
coin.
the different charts in crypto, ADACash did not get hit as bad.
Oh, I'm so tired of listening to this dude. I'm sorry. This dude is, I don't know him, but just watching him talk about this freaking project is really, it's annoying because he's giving people really, really bad advice. And it's the same freaking thumbnails, the same crap. And he keeps talking about meme coins, all meme coins, red flag. Oh my God, red flag. BeatStars, of course he's a producer. Let's check out his Twitter. Artist, music producer, of course. Crypto enthusiasm. I'm not a financial advisor, even though you're giving financial advice. Bad financial advice at that. Sheeb, of course. Baby Doge, of course. ADACash, of course. Soul Cash, of course. Hype coins, pump coins, but no real projects. Where is he talking about Ethereum? nowhere. Where's he even talking about Doge? Like, if you're going to talk about a meme coin, at least let it be something that actually does something. No, notice how these guys aren't talking about any legitimate projects. It's all crap coins. It's all social coins, meme coins, junk tokens, because that's what they make their money off of, taking advantage of people. ADACash is a joke. Do not buy this crap. If you know me, you're a friend of mine. I know you in real life. Do not buy this crap. Do not buy this crap. Don't buy this crap. Buy ADA. Go on a legitimate exchange. Go to KuCoin. Go to Orion. If you want to pay taxes, go to Coinbase. Buy ADA. ADA. Buy ADA. Another thing that they kept calling it ADA. Even the vice president guy, I was watching a video with him. He kept calling it ADA. Who involved in Cardano calls it ADA? Literally nobody. Another huge red flag for me. These people, don't do it, man. Do not do it. Don't do it. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, Manny B Investing, on Twitter, Manny B Gaming. Thank you for listening to me rant, but oh my gosh. Oh, this is so upsetting. Anybody can make a token, man. Anybody. And this is just another example of that. Anybody can make a token. This has nothing to do with Cardano. It's a reflection token that steals your money. That's all. You buy it, you sell it, they get 30% of whatever your transactions were. 30%, sir. They get 30%. Would you go and buy anything if the tax was 30%? No, you wouldn't. So why would you buy this? Don't buy it. Again, sorry for the rant, but geez, this is ridiculous. We'll see you on the next one. Peace.